But stay positive and keep pushing. His advice for the younger players, put your head down and keep working, and things always have a way of working out. His favorite memory as an Eagle basketball player is going to Capron with all of his friends.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Eagle Gym. As tonight we bring you the regular season finale of basketball it's a crosstown game between Abilene High and Cooper. I'm Jimmy Poe, glad to be with you here tonight on AISD Live as the homestanding Eagles come in with a record of 19-11. They are 6-1 in district. They have clinched the district championship. They're trying to get their 20th win of the season tonight. Meanwhile, Cooper comes in 13-14 overall. They are 2-5 in district. They will miss the playoffs this year by virtue of no matter what they do tonight, they do not have a tiebreaker against either Wichita Falls team, which is Legacy and Memorial. Eagles come in with a record of 6-1 in district. Wiley is 4-3. Legacy is 3-4. Memorial is 3-5 in the clubhouse. And Cooper is 2-5. Cooper defeated Abilene High 48-41 back on January the 31st, a whopping 18 days ago in the Cougar gym. And tonight Abilene High will try to avenge that one blemish on their district record. But like I said, Eagles going into the playoffs looks like it could be a week from tonight. Time, team, and place to be determined. But it appears like it will be into that Amarillo. Well, it will be into that Amarillo district. It just depends on the team, and we should know that probably in the morning. It's a game we will have for you right here on AISD Live. It's kind of a bittersweet night for Justin Reese, the head basketball coach at Abilene High. Not only does he have to coach a ball game, but he has to coach his son's last regular season home game. And it is an electric atmosphere here in the Eagle Gym because it's loud. The sixth man has all shown up for Abilene High, and they're going to get loud and rowdy. The band is here, and it should be a great night for basketball. The other game in the district that'll be played tonight, Wiley will take on Wichita Falls Legacy. Wiley wins that. They hold on to second place in district. If Legacy loses that game, they are the fourth place team in the district by virtue of their record and Wichita Falls Memorial winning against them. Cougars out on the floor, Eagles out on the floor. They are warming up. We'll take the timeout. We've got plenty of time. We've got 11 and a half minutes before the tip-off. We'll take a timeout, let you know that you're watching this tonight on AISD Live.
Hear that? Good. That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
Hey future creators, are you ready to dive into the exciting world of video production? AISD's Digital Communications program is where your journey starts.
Take 3, Mark.
You can design the next iconic promo, broadcast all the big games, and produce your own short films all at the Lyft, where you'll get hands-on experience with the latest gear like cameras, sound mixers, lights, and more. Let your creativity shine. Start your journey in digital media with AISD.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Eagle Gym, really a fun place to watch basketball. 2 tiers here, and by the time this one gets rolling here in about 10 minutes, it should be packed. Always fun to see these two teams get together. Oddly enough, the game, as I mentioned in our open, has no bearing on what will transpire. Abilene High has won the district championship, winning 6 of their first 7. The only blemish is against Cooper. Cooper is going to miss the playoffs, as we talked about, by virtue of the best they can do is a 3-5 record. And if they are 3-5, they would tie for sure Memorial, who beat Cooper twice. And if Legacy loses to Wiley tonight, they are 3-5. But you look at the total wins in the head-to-head, Legacy has a win against Memorial. They have 1 against Cooper, and so they would have 2 against those teams. Cooper has only defeated Legacy. They would have 1 win against that pod of 3, and Memorial would have 3 wins. However, I know Michael Bacon. I know this Cooper roster. There is nothing they would rather do than spoil a district, a 20-win season for Abilene High and send them into the playoffs thinking about what happened to them twice at the hands of Cooper. So we get ready for this. Senior night here at Abilene High. They recognized the seniors on this basketball team. Dylan Barden, number 41. Brenner Paul is 25. Jeremiah Collins, 23. Luke Jackson, 21. Peyton Shaver is 20. Miles Osborne is number 12. Trey Shaw, number 5. And then Brooks Reese, number 1. So they recognize those 8 seniors for this Abilene High team. And very graciously, Justin Reese thanked Michael Bacon and the Cooper squad for allowing them to have senior night in a crosstown game. We're about 7 away from the tip-off here tonight. Tommy Martinez, my friend, right there behind me. And like we said, this place is going to be rocking and rolling all evening long. Abilene High in the playoffs looks like they will take on either Amarillo High or Amarillo Tascosa. They'll know that for sure tomorrow. They're predicting that game to be Tuesday night somewhere in Lubbock, so we'll be there for that one. We also have a fun night coming here in just a moment. You'll be able to hear the Austin Elementary Honor Choir, who will be singing the national anthem before this ball game starts. We're going to take a chance to say thank you to our sponsors tonight here in our pregame show. We want to say thank you for Quad C Heating and Cooling. Abilene, stay cozy in the winter, cool in the summer with Quad C Heating and Cooling. Quad C Heating and Cooling delivers fast service, expert repairs, and full installations. Don't wait. Call Quad C Heating and Cooling today, 325-480-1404. When these two teams played 18 days ago, Cooper defeated Abilene High by a final score of 48-41. Mason Lawrence led the Cougars, led all scorers for a matter of fact, with 17 points in the ballgame. Taden Bender added 10, and Cayman Regala had 10 to pace the Cougars to their 48 points. Meanwhile, Abilene High was paced by Stevie Wright, who had 14. Brooks Reese, who had 11. He had 10 in the second half. Then it was Miles Osborne with 8. Peyton Shaver had 5, and Cade Reese had 3. There were only 2 lead changes in the game, 2 ties and 2 lead changes in that game. Both teams like to get up and down the floor quite a bit. I would assume that we might see more lead changes in this one tonight. Again, the stands are getting really full here. We'll welcome everybody in. There's still some room. And we're going to take our second time out here in our Quad C pregame show right here on AISD Live. We're back with a tip-off after this.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
It's Friday night y estamos activos. Head out early. Drinks flowing till 11 p.m. It's gonna be lit.
No sé qué pasó. I didn't even drink that much.
Back here in Eagle Gym, still in the pregame, the Quad C Heating and Cooling pregame show. Glad to be with you tonight. We were talking about Abilene High with their 8 seniors. Cooper has 6 that are playing in their last game. They are Jabari Collier-Guard, the 6'3" senior. Jaden Carrillo will move from basketball on to baseball. Cayman Regala is a senior. Jacob Bynum is a senior. And Jeremiah Torres, number 13, as well as Jace Holland. So 6 seniors for the Cougars, 8 for Abilene High. So this time next year, these 2 rosters look very different. Glad you're with us here tonight as we go through the last moment of our pregame show. We're getting set for the tip-off. It's going to be especially loud in here with the Eagle Band here, the jazz band, and they're at the far end. My appreciation goes to Justin Reese. He came up to me during the JV game, and all of the stuff for AISD Live is already set up, and Justin said, would it help if the band was at the other end? And I said, well, for any person that wants to hear the ball game, yes. And so Coach Reese got it done, along with his wife and his dad, moved everybody down to the far end. We're about ready to go with this one. Like I said, this one should be a lot of fun. Two teams are just going to be probably told just to let it all fly here tonight. Trying to see the Austin Choir to see where they are. Here they come. The Austin Elementary Honor Choir will be performing the national anthem here in just a moment. I wonder if they knew how big of a crowd was going to be here tonight. I bet they're great, though. So we've got all the pageantry of this one. We're gonna send it down to the floor so you guys can be a part of the national anthem here.
Fans, please rise, and gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem presented by the Austin Elementary Honors Choir.
I don't know if there's that one or not.
Fantastic job by the Austin Elementary School Honor Choir. They were on point the whole way. Colors still have to get off the floor. High fives and hugs all the way around.
Thank you. And now for the starting lineups, first for the visiting Cougars from Abilene Cooper. At guard, number 1, Jabari Collier. At guard, number 3, Danny Carrillo. At guard, number 10, Caden Bender. At guard, number 11, Jace Johnson. At guard, number 21, Mason Lawrence. The Cougars are coached by Michael Bacon.
So the starting lineup has been named for the Cougars. Jaden Carrillo will be at the point, number 3, a 5'10 senior guard. Jabari Collier guard gets the start at a guard, number 1, 6'3 and a senior. Mason Lawrence becomes the third guard for the Cougars, number 21. He's a 5'10 junior. And then up front is Jace Johnson, number 11, 6'5 and a junior, and Tate Bender, number 10, 6'4 and a sophomore. Brooks Reese is named. Eagles are going to go with all seniors. So for the Eagles, it'll look like this. Brooks Reese gets the start at the point, number 1. He's 5'11" and a senior. The 2 guard will be Trey Shaw, number 5, 5'8" and a senior. And then up front for the Eagles, Miles Osborne is number 12, a 6'1" senior. Peyton Shawver, number 20, 6'3" and a senior. And then Brenner Paul, 25, 6'4" and a senior. Cooper in the road reds, Abilene High in the home white. And we're ready for basketball here from Eagle Gym. Glad you're with us. Randy Cluck and the AISD crew. I'm Jimmy Pogue here. Glad to be with you tonight. Jace Johnson will jump it up against Peyton Shawver. And here we go. Jump is won by the Cougars. Carrillo will bring it into the front court. Picked up by Brooks Reese. Gives the ball off to Jabari Collier guard. A runner in the lane's good. Jabari Collier guard has the first basket. 2-0, Cooper with the lead. Reese back the other way for the Eagles. On the bounce for Shawver, knocked out of bounds, still belongs to the Eagles.
Eagles ball.
Shawver will put it inbounds. It's in the backcourt for Osborne. Osborne gives it for Shawver. Shawver looks down low for Shaw. Skip pass. 3 on the way from Brenner Paul is good. Brenner Paul has his first basket. Abilene High has their first lead at 3-2. Carrillo back the other way, gives it off. Collier guard, a 3, got it. Jabari Collier guard has started off hot. He's made his first 2 shots, has 5. 5-3, Cougars with the lead. Eagles back the other way on the bounce for Shawver. Shawver gives it off for Brooks Reese. Reese on the wing for Trey Shaw. Back to Reese. Gives it up for Shawver. Shawver against Jaden Carrillo. 6.5 to play, first quarter. Carrillo gets a steal. He's got a 3-on-1 the other way. A lob, no good for Jace Johnson. Knocked out of bounds. Still belongs to the Cougs. Cade Reese will check in along with Stevie Wright. Trey Shaw checks out, and Miles Osborne checks out. Cougars will inbound. Carrillo puts it way up top for Mason Lawrence. Lawrence against Brooks Reese. Keeps his dribble, bangs off of him. Runner on the way, good. Mason Lawrence has his first basket. It's 7-3. Cooper with the lead. Brooks Reese brings Abilene High across the timeline, works against Carrillo. Carrillo got a hand on the ball. He gives it off to Brenner Paul, a 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Mason Lawrence. Lawrence wants the Cougars to run, sends it on the wing to Jabari Collier guard. Outside for Lawrence. Mason works against Cade Reese. Little spin move, knocked away by Cade momentarily, picked back up by Mason. Keeps his dribble, and now we've got a whistle and a foul. Foul's going to be called on Cade Reese. First foul, first team foul.
The team's first.
And Jaden Carrillo will put it in bounds. Gives it off for Jace Johnson. Johnson back for Carrillo. Carrillo trying to direct the offense. Works against Cade Reese. Drives in, kicks it for Jace Johnson. Layup good. And Justin Reese wants a timeout. He wants a full timeout. So we look at this with 5:30 to play in the first quarter. Cooper is out to a 9-3 lead here on AISD Live. We'll take the timeout.
Being a cowboy, I don't know anything different.
I had a very successful career. Life was fast.
I was preparing physically. I wasn't doing anything mentally. And then I got hurt. I dug into mental health. I wanted to be better as a person. I start my day with a workout. I live life 8 seconds at a time. Find a place to stop and just breathe. Love your mind.
Cougars off to a quick 9-3 lead here in a packed and raucous Eagle Gym. Jabari Collier guard has 5. Jace Johnson and Mason Lawrence. Cooper has spread the wealth here in the early going. 5.5 to play in the first quarter. Stevie Wright with the basketball against Mason Lawrence. Gives it off for Brenner Paul. Paul gets the return pass from Brooks Reese. Brooks picked up now by Carrillo. Tries to reset the offense now. Gives it off for Wright. Stevie Wright drives in, lays it up and in. Wright has his first basket. 9-5. Cooper lead is 4. Mason Lawrence looked at the 3 momentarily. Got a spin, dishes off to Bender. Bender's layup is good. Taden Bender has his first basket. 4 of the 5 starters have scored for the Cougars. They lead 11-5. Shaver with the basketball. Works the right wing side outside the 3. Gives it back to the point now for Brooks Reese. Reese now the mismatch. He's picked up by Jace Johnson. Gives it off for Stevie Wright. Wright comes back for Reese. Reese on the dribble drive. Gets to the right baseline. Comes back up top for Cade Reese. Now then outside for Wright. Stevie Wright drives in, kicks it outside. Now the 3 from outside is no good. Rebound comes down to Stevie Wright. Wright drives back in. Tries the left hand. He's going to be fouled. First foul about to be called against the Cougars. It's on Mason Lawrence, his first, the team first. And going to the free throw line is Stevie Wright.
Number 2, Stevie Wright.
11-5. Wright trying to cut into the lead. First free throw's on the way is good. Cayman Regala checks in for the Cougars. Mason Lawrence comes out. Regala wearing number 0 here tonight. Wright has one more shot. Second on the way. No good. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and it belongs to the Cougars. 4:06 to play in the first quarter. 11-6. Cooper with the lead. And the basketball. Grillo will work the ball into the front court for the Cougars. He goes right side, gives it off now for Regala. Regala outside for Johnson. Johnson gives it for Carrillo. Carrillo picked up by Cade Reese. A little shake and bake move by Carrillo. Try to get his man in the air. Gives it off for Bender. Fall away, good. Taden Bender has his second basket. Cougars lead is at 13-6 at the 3.5-minute mark. Brooks Reese, front court. Ball over his head. Looks for a cutter. Gave it to Brenner Paul. Back to Stevie Wright. Wright dishes down low. Ball kicked out of bounds. Still belongs to the Eagles. Gavin Colley checks into the game. He comes in for Brenner Paul. Eagles, on the inbound. Reese drives in, kicks it right wing side to his brother. Brooks Reese missed the shot. Rebound pulled down by Jace Johnson. Here comes Carrillo into the front court. Right side for Bender. Bender now for Regala. Heyman looks down low for Bender. Ball knocked away. Coming away with it's Brooks Reese. Reese outside. He and his brother play catch with it. Brooks drives in. Nice dish down low. Shot good. Gavin Colley has his first basket. Lead is cut to 5 at 13-8. Cougars come back to the attack with the ball. Regala used the screen by Carrillo momentarily. Carrillo has it left side outside the 3. Comes dribbling into the lane. Got Cade Reese up in the air. Ball bounces out. Picked up by Regala. Ball loose to the floor. Everybody diving for it. And we've got a jump ball. It should belong to the Eagles. Abilene High has it on the turnover. The Eagles will inbound. Jacob Bynum checks into the game, comes in for Taden Bender. Brooks Reese walks it up with Stevie Wright. Left side for Shawver. Cade Reese skip pass to his brother. Brooks drives in against Bynum. Bynum the overplay. Nice move by Reese. Kicks it outside. Ball goes out of bounds. And it belongs to the Cougars. Brenner Paul checks in. Brooks Reese comes out. Shawver and Paul change who they're defending. Cougars back to the attack. Carrillo gives it off. A long 3 by Regala is no good. Rebound cleared by Brenner Paul. Paul into the front court with the basketball. Dribbling in. Nice dish down low. Ball bounced away. And it belongs to the Cougars. Mason Lawrence will come back in for the Cougars. Taden Bender also comes in. Regala and Johnson check out. Cougars bring it up. We work it down towards a minute to play in the first quarter. Carrillo outside for Mason Lawrence. Gives it on the high post. Bynum shot partially blocked. Rebound pulled down by the Eagles. Jeremiah Collins pulled it down. Stevie Wright now with the basketball into the front court. 50 seconds to play in the first quarter. Cougars by 5. Wright drives in. Blocked. Shot no, and he's fouled. Fouls on Carrillo. Second team foul against the Cougars. Stevie Wright goes to the free throw line. Wright is 1 of 2 from the stripe. First free throw on the way is no good. He has one more. Dylan Barton is in the game for the Eagles as well, 41. Now Jeremiah Torres comes in for Carrillo. Torres, a 5'10 senior. Second free throw on the way is good. So Wright has 4 points for the Eagles here in the first quarter. 13-9, Cooper with the lead. Mason Lawrence gives it off for Torres. Now for Collier guard, 35 seconds. Outside for Lawrence. Mason working against Stevie Wright, gives it off for Torres. Stolen away by Collins. Jeremiah Collins drives in, layup good. Collins has his first basket, 13-11. And the ball stolen away by Cade Reese, but he's going to be called for the foul. That's 2 on Cade. And And we'll see Miles Osborne check in.
Number 3 Eagles, number 12, Bob Osborne.
Cougars with the basketball, a 2-point lead in 14 and a half seconds to play here in the opening frame. 8 seconds. Lawrence works against Osborne. Drives in, got him in the air, shot on the way, good. Mason Lawrence has his second basket. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Good first quarter by the Cougars as they take a 15-11 lead over Abilene High. We'll take the timeout alongside. You're watching this one here on AISD Live.
Are you ready to step into the future of technology? Welcome to Abilene ISD's Cybersecurity. At Abilene ISD, we're training the next generation of cybersecurity experts, teaching them how to protect crucial data and secure networks, helping them unlock hands-on skills that will empower them for a career that matters. Together, we're safeguarding today for a safer tomorrow. Join cybersecurity class at Abilene ISD, where your journey as a digital defender begins.
I want to welcome everybody back into the Eagle Gym and tell you that we at Great Lakes Cheese are proud to support local high school sports. Great Lakes Cheese is not just a company, we're an employee-owned family. People you see coaching, cheering, and playing in these venues are the same folks you'll find working side by side with us every day. Love the community as much as we love our cheese, and we're honored to give back to the young athletes who represent the future of Abilene. Whether on the field, in the classroom, or here at Great Lakes Cheese, teamwork and dedication are what drives success. 15-11, Cooper with a 4-point lead at the half in the basketball in their hands. Mason Lawrence on the bounce for Jace Johnson, who's checked back in. Gives it off to Carrillo. Carrillo's shot no good, but he's fouled. I think that's on Gavin Colley. It is. It's first on Gavin, the first team foul of the second quarter. So Carrillo will go the free throw line for a pair. DeAndre Brown also is in the ball game. First free throw is good by Carrillo, his first point of the night. He has one more. All 5 starters on the scoreboard now for the Cougars. Second free throw is also good. 17-11. Cougs, 6-point lead. They've only trailed once. That was at 3-2. Ball stolen away. Jace Johnson comes away with it. Waits for Mason Lawrence. Gives him the basketball. Mason a spin move. Gives it to the cutter, Taden Bender. Bender's layup no good. Rebound pulled down by Stevie Wright. Wright racing with Lawrence down the floor. Kicks it outside for Brooks Reese. Reese gives it off for Gavin Colley. Runner good. Gavin Colley had a really nice shot right there.
We practice like that,
17-13, the Cougar lead cut to 4. Brown, the freshman, getting some minutes here for Michael Bacon. Johnson down low on the bounce for Bender. Bender missed the shot. Rebound to Miles Osborne. Cougars wanted a foul. Driving Stevie Wright, dishes down low. Colley lays it up and in. 6 points now for Colley, and the Eagles are within 2 at 17-15. Cougars back with the basketball, leading 17-15. Mason Lawrence looks for a cutter. Gives the ball for DeAndre Brown, back for Mason. Now then for Carrillo, back to Lawrence. He's picked up by Peyton Shaver, who is checked back in. Lawrence, a 3 on the way, in and out, took a look, didn't go. Rebound to Gavin Colley. Eagles can tie, or a 3 would put him in the lead. Osborne goes outside. Shaver a 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Lawrence. Here come the Cougars. Johnson front court with it. Picked up by the double team. Gives it off to Carrillo. Nice swing pass. DeAndre Brown shot. Good from three. The freshman on the board with his first three-pointer of the night. It's 20-15. 5-point Cougar lead. Eagles back with the ball. 5:25 to play first half. Shaver bangs into Lawrence. Gives it off for Stevie Wright. Wright now for Osborne. Osborne gives it off Brooks Reese. Reese, nice little pivot there. Kicks it back outside. It goes for Osborne. Osborne goes around Brown. Brown got a hand on it, is able to get the steal. Here come the Cougars the other way at the 5-minute mark of the half. Carrillo outside, DeAndre Brown back for Jaden. Jaden ball over his head, gives it out for Lawrence. Lawrence on the bounce down low for Johnson. Chase Johnson shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Colley. Colley comes up with the basketball, gives it off now for Brooks Reese. Reese to the front court. Had a man jumping. Turnaround jumper on the way. No good. And good. It took a very odd bounce and went in. So Brooks Reese has his first basket. Eagles cut it to 3 at 20-17. Carrillo. Ball over his head. Gives it back to the logo now for Lawrence. Lawrence works against Shaver. Left-hand dribble. Gives it off now for Johnson. Back out for DeAndre Brown. Brooks Reese will pick him up. Eagles playing a zone here. Carrillo directing traffic. Gives it back for DeAndre Brown. 4 minutes to play in the half. Carrillo trying to solve the zone. A bounce for Mason Lawrence. Lawrence for Johnson back outside Carrillo. Looked at a three momentarily. Gives it off for DeAndre Brown. Someone's got to be open against that double team. Lawrence drives in. A little shot on the way. Good. Mason Lawrence has a half dozen for the Cougars. Cooper goes back in front by 5. Brooks Reese drives in. And I think Osborne stepped on the inline. He does. Jabari Collier, guard, will check back in. He comes in for Jace Johnson. 2 subs for Justin Reese. He gets Brenner Paul back in the game for Colley. And also gets Cade Reese back in the game. And he is in for Miles Osborne. Carrillo gives the ball outside. It's a big lineup now for Justin Reese. Jabari Collier, guard, driving in. Gives it outside for Mason Lawrence. Lawrence, a little smile at Cade Reese there. Drives in. We've got a foul. If that's on Cade Reese, it's 3. It is, and it is. Cade Reese has picked up his 3rd, so Trey Shaw will check in. Justin Reese not really fond of that last call. Under 3 minutes to play in the first half. 22-17, Cooper with the lead. Lawrence drives around Brooks Reese. Gives it off to DeAndre Brown. That one is thrown out. Stevie Wright, I believe, the one that had his hand on the ball. It could have been he or Brenner Paul. Both of them went up. Carrillo will put it in bounds. Does so for Mason Lawrence. Taden Bender drives in. Jump ball's going to be called. Belongs to the Eagles. Good job by Trey Shaw, just kind of sticking his nose in there. Being a held ball called. 2:37 to play in the first half. 22-17, Cooper with the lead. Abilene High with the basketball. Brooks Reese, front court. Outside the ring, drives in. Waits for a cutter. Turnaround jumper is partially blocked by Carrillo. Pulled down by Bender. Gives it off for Jabari Collier, guard. Back for Carrillo. Michael Bacon calls the set that he wants. Boy, a lot of props to DeAndre Brown, the freshman guard, getting a lot of minutes here in the first half for Michael Bacon. Carrillo pulls this out. We'll go under 2 minutes on the possession here. Justin Reese says to Trey Shaw, come get him. Brown, left side of the 3 to the wing. Now then back to Carrillo, up top, almost on the eagle eye. Carrillo comes driving in. His shot thrown out by Stevie Wright. Here come the Eagles the other way. Brooks Reese gives it off for Shaver. Shaver drives in, kicks left side. We got a whistle and a foul. I think it's on DeAndre Brown. It is. His first. Team's first of the second quarter. Brown checks out now, and Jace Johnson is into the ballgame. Shaver to inbound, does so to Brenner Paul, lays it up and in. Brenner Paul has 5. Cooper lead is whittled down to 22-19. Minute 20 to play in the half. Cooper very deliberate on the offensive end here. Lawrence gets into the lane, kicks it outside. Jabari Collier guard from 3, has it. Jabari's got 8 to lead all scores. 25-19, we're under a minute to play in the half. Brooks Reese working against Carrillo, gives it off for Shaver. Shaver against Carrillo now on the switch, gives it off for Shaw. Shaw drives in. Carrillo all over the place. The outside 3 by Wright's no good. We've got a foul, and it's going to be 3 shots. It's going to be on Mason Lawrence. Mason Lawrence will pick up his second. But more importantly, Stevie Wright goes to the free throw line for 3 free throws. He is 2 of 4 from the line.
I'm always at the games, bro. I'm always here.
Stevie Wright at the line, first one on the way. Took a look, does not go. Wright is 2 of 5 from the free throw line.
Oh, it's Mario. Look at him. It's Mario. Mario and Dope.
Wright is set. 40 seconds to play in the first half. Second on the way is good. Stevie's got 5. 25-20. Cougar lead is 5. One more shot. Third on the way. And that took a look and did not go in. So 25-20 our score. Cougars by 5 and the basketball. Last half minute. Here goes Collier guard, and he gets the basket on the left-hand layup. 27-20. That matches the largest lead of the night for the Cougs. Brooks Reese outside. Eagles will play for 1. 15 seconds. Eagles start the offense. Carrillo will not get away from Brooks Reese. Reese drives in, 6 seconds. 5 seconds, ball stolen away. Mason Lawrence tees up a 3, no good. And that takes us to the end of the first half. One half is in the books here at Abilene High. Our score, Cooper leads Abilene High 27-20 here in this Crosstown Showdown right here on AISD Live. We're back after this.
Hello, Abilene. I'm James Montgomery, Plant Manager, Great Lakes Cheese.
And I'm Trevor Hensley, Production Manager, Great Lakes Cheese. On behalf of all of us at Great Lakes, we'd like to say how proud we are to support all of our local high school sports through this sponsorship.
At Great Lakes Cheese, we're not just a company. We're an employee-owned family. That means the people you see coaching, cheering, and playing on these fields are the same folks you all find working side by side with us every day. We love this community as much as we love our cheese, and we're honored to give back to young athletes who represent the future of Abilene. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, or here at Great Lakes Cheese, teamwork and dedication are what drive success. To all the athletes, coaches, parents, and fans tuning in, thank you for letting us be part of your journey. From our family at Great Lakes Cheese to yours, let's keep supporting our kids, our schools,
and our hometown pride.
This is our future.
This is our journey.
In AISD, CTE gives us a place to grow.
To explore. To discover what's possible.
We're learning skills that matter.
Skills that open doors.
Skills that create careers. CTE is where passion meets purpose.
We don't just study.
We create.
We solve problems. We prepare for what's next.
In AISD, CTE challenges us.
It supports us.
And inspires us.
The world is changing.
But so are we. We're ready to lead.
We're ready to serve.
We're ready to make a difference.
This is our moment.
This is CTE and AISD.
Hey Abilene ISD community, want to catch all the action from Abilene High and Cooper High School games? It's easy. In addition to Facebook and Vimeo, we're now on YouTube. Just head on over to our YouTube channel by searching Abilene ISD and click subscribe so you never miss a live stream. Whether you're cheering from home or on the go, we're bringing the game to you. So join our online cheering section and stay connected with every play. Hit subscribe and get ready to show your school spirit today.
What type of letters? T? Consonant?
Hi, I am Mary John Waldron, and I'm a provider of dyslexia at Ward Elementary School. Reading by Design is a dyslexia intervention program that is a systematic and multisensory approach. It is an intensive, explicit, and a cumulative design. Students do a lot of activities during this time to help them segment, blend, manipulate words, syllables, phonemes, onsets, and rhymes.
We're gonna start with our division right after that first vowel, and we're gonna put our accent on that first syllable.
The alphabet part of our daily schedule helps the students grow in their alphabet knowledge of letter shapes and names.
R rabbit O. L-E-O.
Ward truly is a family. We are one big family and we work hard together, we play hard together, we just enjoy our time each day learning and growing. It is so awesome to see kids who are really maybe not getting it or they've been working hard on it and it kind of hasn't clicked yet. And then the day they get it, like maybe they have been struggling with decoding words and then they are able to read a phrase or a sentence. It is so fun to watch. Ready for a more convenient way to purchase Abilene High or Cooper game tickets and a faster way to get to your seat in Shotwell Stadium? Abilene ISD is proud to partner with Hometown Tickets for online ticket sales at all high school athletic events in AISD. For easy access to purchasing, storing, and scanning your tickets at the gate, download the Hometown Fan app available in any mobile app store. Tickets for all high school athletic events can also be purchased on the AISD website via the ticket information page under Athletics or at the gate with a credit card. Varsity home game tickets go on sale at 8 a.m. on the Monday of game week through 12 p.m. on game day. Tickets are not sold on AISD campuses and cash will not be accepted at Shotwell venue events. Additional information about sub-varsity and middle school game tickets can be found at AbileneISD.org. So what are you waiting for? Download the Hometown Fan app and get your tickets for the big game today. You are watching AISD Live, Abilene ISD's exclusive home for streaming live games and events. For more live events featuring your favorite AISD students and teams, stay tuned to AISDlive.org, follow us on the AISD Live Facebook page, or subscribe to our Abilene ISD YouTube channel. Visit the AISD Live website for sponsorship opportunity information. Enjoy the game.
Halftime here in the Eagle Gym. Jimmy Poe, glad to be with you here tonight. Here at the half, it's 27-20. Cooper with the lead. Let's take a look at the scoring. First for the visiting Cougars, Jabari Collier guard leads all scorers with 10 points. Mason Lawrence adds a 6. Taden Bender 4. Jaden Carrillo, Jace Johnson each with 2. And DeAndre Brown had that single three-pointer to add up to 27 points. For Abilene High, they are led by Gavin Colley, 6. Brenner Paul had 5. Stevie Wright had 5. Jeremiah Collins had 2, as did Brooks Reese. So that gives you to 20. Cooper slowed down the tempo in the second quarter, and it really made things difficult for Abilene High. They would get back in the game. They had 2 opportunities to either tie or take a lead. They missed both times. I like the halftime where they've got Warbirds versus Warbirds. Small-sided game here. As we talked about in our open tonight, Abilene High has already won the district. They are 6-1 in district play. Cooper is out of the playoffs. They are 2-5 in the district. And then the middle 3, Wiley is 4-3. Legacy 3-4. Memorial in the clubhouse at 3-5, but Memorial has 2 wins over Cooper. So again, the tiebreaker works. If Wiley beats Legacy tonight and Cooper holds on to this, all 3 of those teams are 3-5. But Cooper only has 1 win in that pod that they are tied with. That's 1 win against Legacy. Memorial has 2 wins against Cooper, 1 against Legacy, so they're 3-1. And then Legacy has 1 against Memorial, 1 against Cooper, so they have 2 wins. So that's why the 2 Wichita Falls schools are in the playoffs. Take a quick 60. We'll be back with the second half right after this on AISD Live.
I was a quarterback at Hardaway High School. College first-round draft pick. During the football season, I would stop eating. But I didn't know I was depressed. We didn't have any education behind what mental health was. I started to learn it starts here first. If this is together, I'll be better as a father and as a husband. We have to redefine what being a strong man is and heal, love your mind.
All right, we're about ready to start the second half here at Abilene High. Cougars lead the Eagles by a score of 27-20. Cougars waiting for Taden Bender to come back out. I would assume for the Cougars you're going to see the same 5 starters. For Abilene High, you have to remember Cade Reese is playing with 3 fouls, but it looks as though he will start. Both Reeses, Stevie Wright, Shawver, and Brenner Paul. So everybody back out on the floor. We're ready to start the third quarter. 27-20, Cooper with the lead. And the basketball, they put inbounds to Mason Lawrence. So a little tanglement there between Shawver and Jace Johnson. Johnson gives it off for Carrillo. Got a whistle off the ball. I think they called that Jace Johnson. No, that's on Mason Lawrence. That's huge. Mason picks up his 3rd. And Cayman Regala will check in the game for Mason. Why is that huge? Because he has 6 points. A good outside threat for the Cougars. Stevie Wright gives the ball off in the corner. Shawver drives in, shot, Count it, and one. Peyton Shaver will go to the free throw line. Foul's going to be on Jace Johnson.
The bucket counts. Fouls on number 11, Jace Johnson, his first. And the team's second.
And Shaver has his first bucket and goes to the free throw line for the and one. He's got it. And the three-point play has cut the deficit to 4. Cooper leads 27-23. Carrillo gives it outside. Regala. Spin move. Shot on the way. Good. Nice shot by Cayman Regala. His first basket. 29-23. The lead is 6. Shaver working against Johnson. Gives it off to the cutter. Wright. Wright's layup is good. Stevie Wright has 7. 29-25. That ball knocked away. Stevie Wright runs it down. He got the hand on it, and then he runs it down. Dribbles in against Carrillo. Shot good. Stevie Wright making his presence felt here in the third quarter. 29-27. Eagles cut the Cooper lead to 2. Back the other way. Shot no good. And the rebound. See, they call a foul or a travel. They're going to call a travel. No foul called. So Cougar basketball. They put it up top. Jabari Collier guard. Too long on the 3. Rebound pulled down by Brooks Reese. Reese, front court, picked up by Carrillo. Gives it off for Wright. Back for Reese. A long 3 on the way, no good. Rebound fought for. Brenner Paul had it, comes right back to Reese. Dishes down low, and Shaver has his 5th point of the third quarter. And we are tied at 29. Cooper wants the timeout. See if this is going to be, this will be a full timeout as well. 6:06 to play in the third. We are tied at 29 here on AISD Live.
Hey Abilene students, do you want to spark up your future? The Lyft Electrical Department connects classroom learning with real-life electrical work. Learn to wire, troubleshoot, and to power up the world. From basic circuits to advanced electrical systems, you are prepared for high-demand careers, certifications, and real-world experience all here at the Lyft. Not sure about college? The Lyft Electrical program equips you with the necessary skills to jump straight into a career after high school. Light up your future today and join the Lyft Electrical Technologies program.
Abilene High is on a 9-2 run to open the second half to tie this game at 29 apiece as we welcome you back here into the Eagle Gym. Shaver has 5 in the quarter. Stevie Wright has 4 to make the 9 points. Cooper has the basketball. And they will work it in. Here comes Carrillo. Goes on the left side for Regala. Regala gives it off for Jabari Collier guard. It's picked up by Stevie Wright. Back for Regala. Regala tries a crossover and a tackle by Brooks Reese. Brooks started slipping and just reached out and grabbed him, and it ended up being a pretty nice little tackle right there. It's his first team foul. Collier guard will put it inbounds. Does so for Carrillo. Jace Johnson on the bounce for Carrillo. Carrillo tried to get Stevie Wright up in the air. The 3 on the way is good by Regala. Regala's got all 5 of Cooper's points here in the second half. 5:23 to play. Cooper leads by 3, 32-29. Shaver Comes outside with the ball to Stevie Wright. A long-range three, no good. Rebound to Taden Bender. Here come the Cougars. Call your guard. Gives it off for Carrillo. Carrillo drives the lane, lays it up, and no good, but he's fouled. Foul's going to be on Stevie Wright. His first, second team foul, and now then Carrillo goes to the free throw line for a pair. First free throws the Cougars have had tonight. Carrillo has the first one. He's got one more. (33-29). Second free throw, also good. So Carrillo hits them both. 34-29, the Cougar lead it back to 5. Reese drives in, kicks it outside, good swing. They get it to Wright, his three, it goes over the top of the backboard, no good. Turnover will give the ball to the Cougars. 5-point Cooper lead at 34-29. 4:45 to play in the third quarter. Call your guard, working against Cade Reese. Is it for Regala, picked up by Brooks Reese. Regala will try the three, no good. Rebound comes down to Brenner Paul. Eagles coming back, trying to cut back into that lead again. Brooks Reese drives in, dishes down low for Paul. Ball loose on the floor. Somehow he picks it up, gives it off to Wright. Wright, a runner, no good. Got his own rebound, puts it back in. Stevie Wright into double figures, now leads all scorers with 11. 34-31, the Cooper lead is 3. And the turnover goes against the Cougars, goes back to Abilene High. Mason Lawrence will check back in for the Cougs. Gavin Colley checks in, as well as Miles Osborne. Shaver takes a seat, and I believe Stevie Wright also is going to take the seat momentarily. Chase Johnson sits for the Cougars as Mason Lawrence comes back in. Michael Bacon needing some offense right here. Brooks Reese hands it off and gets it back from his brother. Brooks comes driving in. Eagles running out of the set. 3:40 to play in the quarter. Gives it off. Three on the way from Brenner Paul. No good. Rebound pulled down by Mason Lawrence. Lawrence across the timeline. Works against Brooks. Oh, blasted into him. No call. And then Brenner Paul's going to get called for the foul. Boy, Brooks Reese went flying, and Justin Reese is asking about it. Mason Lawrence at the free throw line. First is on the way, and it's good.
Number 2, Stevie Wright.
Stevie Wright checks back in. Brenner Paul will check out. One more for Mason. Second on the way. Rattles and falls. And now then Justin Reese wants a timeout. See what is asked for. So it's going to be a full timeout. Again, we'll take it alongside. 36-31 Cougs here on AISD Live.
Are you looking to build a solid future in AISD? The construction program at the Lyft is a perfect place to start. You'll develop practical skills working with top-of-the-line equipment and learn the techniques employers are looking for. Plus, with expert instructors guiding you, you'll be ready to jump into the workforce or continue your education in construction. We are building foundations today for the students that shape tomorrow. Join the construction program at the Lyft and AISD.
Back here in the Eagle Gym, 36-31. Cooper with the lead, 3:25 to play, third quarter. Jimmy Poe, glad to be with you here this evening. Good basketball game. Great atmosphere. Eagles have the basketball. They trail by 5. Brooks Reese into the front court. Picked up by Taden Bender. Gets around him. Looks for a cutter. Mason Lawrence nearly stole the ball away. Got a whistle and a foul. I think the foul's on Bender. Team's third. Shot on the way by Reese, no good. This is going to be on Carrillo. Carrillo picks up his second. Brooks Reese at the free throw line for a pair. First one's on the way is good. Shawver checks in. One free throw remaining. Second on the way. Front iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Bender. 36-32. The Cougar lead is shaved to 4. Carrillo into the front court. Under 3 minutes to play now in the third. Lawrence picked up by Stevie Wright. Gives it off for Carrillo. Down low for Bender. Bender bangs his way down low. Missed the shot. Rebound comes down to Stevie Wright. Eagles back the other way. Brooks Reese. Nice dish down low. Layup good by Gavin Colley. Colley has 8. Lead is cut to 2. Cougars have only trailed one time. A 3 from Lawrence from outside, no good. 2 Cougars go down. Osborne comes away with it. On the bounce for Shawver. Nice dish for Colley. Carrillo way up in the air, and Carrillo's going to be called for the foul on the floor. Carrillo will pick up his third. Well, they call the foul on Jabari Collier guard. Gavin Colley at the free throw line. First on the way is good. Free throw here can tie the ball game. Second on the way is good. We're tied. Gavin Colley in double figures with 10. 36 apiece. 2 minutes to play in the third. Bender and Carrillo play catch outside. Mason Lawrence shot is blocked by Stevie Wright, and he saves it somehow. Into the front court, Colley drives in, lays it up and in. Gavin Colley has a dozen. Abilene High has the lead at 38-36. Chase Johnson will check back in. Mason Lawrence against Miles Osborne, gives it outside. Jabari Collier guard, has the ball knocked away from him. Quick hands by the Eagles. Osborne comes up with it. Here come the Eagles. Wright into the front court, driving in. Stevie Wright, shot good. Stevie Wright on a heater here in the third. It's 40-36, Abilene High. Minute 14. Michael Bacon wants a timeout, and it's full. Minute 11 to play in the third. Abilene High on a big run here in the third quarter to take a 40-36 lead here on AISD Live.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Back here in the Eagle Gym, 40-36, Abilene High. They are on a 20-9 run here in the third quarter. To take this 4-point lead. Cougar basketball. Carrillo stays in the backcourt, picked up by Shaver. Gets it across for Regala. Boy, this zone has really been tough for the Cougars. Carrillo had right up in the air. Ball goes out of bounds. Under a minute to play in the third. 54 seconds to be exact. Carrillo puts it inbounds for Jabari Collier guard. A little crossover. They're going to call the foul on Stevie Wright. Second on Wright. Fourth team foul. Fourth team foul against the Eagles. Regala dribbles in, a little spin move, kicks it outside. Collier guard from three, no good. Bender goes to the ground for the ball. And they're going to call him for traveling. .34 seconds to play in the third. Eagles by 4. Brooks Reese gives it off for Stevie Wright. Wright has 8 in the quarter. Back for Brooks. He'll back it out with 10 seconds. Works around Collier guard, dribbles in, lays it up and in. Brooks Reese has 5. And we come to the end of the third quarter. Eagles with a big-time run, 22-9 in the third quarter to take a 42-36 lead. Headed into the home stretch here on AISD Live. We're back after this.
Looking for a hands-on career path with high demand and great pay? The welding program at the Lyft gives students real-world skills that lead to real opportunities. Whether it's gates or flatbeds, handrails or heavy equipment, if it's metal, you can weld it too. With great instruction, you can master all 4 major welding processes. So get ready to build a career with endless possibilities and join the welding program at the Lyft. It isn't just a trade, it's your future.
Get ready for the fourth quarter. Boy, what a difference a quarter makes. In the quarter, Stevie Wright had 8. Gavin Colley had 6. Peyton Shaver had 5, and Brooks Reese had 3 to get a 22-point quarter. Shaver and Osborne, Colley, Wright, and Brooks Reese on the floor for Abilene High. Mason Lawrence and Carrillo, Regala, Bender, and Collier guard for the Cougars. Whistle and a foul. That's going to be on Colley. It's his second. First team foul of the fourth quarter. Eagles trying to get to 20 wins on the season. If they can win this one, they would have that mark. Cooper trying to finish up at 500 at 14-14. Regala gives it out for Lawrence. Mason, a spin, a fall away, no good. Rebound pulled down by Brooks Reese. Reese into the front court. Drives in, dishes for Shaver. Shaver's fouled by Bender. Second on Bender. First team foul against the Cougars. Brooks Reese will inbound. Chase Johnson checks in. He comes in for Regala. And the layup good. Shaver gets a nice pass from Reese. He's got 7. It's the biggest lead for Abilene High at 8 points. 44-36 our score. Carrillo works against Osborne. Outside for Mason Lawrence. Lawrence picked up by Wright. Ball nearly thrown away. It is thrown away. Here it comes for Wright. And Wright has the dunk. Stevie Wright has got 15. Michael Bacon wants a timeout. He'll take a 30 right here. Abilene High now with their largest lead at 46-36. Crowd on their feet here. And we will keep it alongside. 26-9 in the second half now for Abilene High. Talk about going on a heater. That's what they have done. Michael Bacon just trying to collect his squad. Six and a half to play. Cougar basketball, Carrillo. On the bounce for Johnson, outside 3 on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Stevie Wright. 6:20 left to play, 10-point Abilene High lead. Eagles in the second half look like the district champions. Reese drives in, and he's going to be fouled. That's going to be on Collier guard. Jabari Collier guard picks up his second. Nice dish down low for Gavin Colley. Just a back cut right there. Colley's got 14. He and Wright have combined for 29. Carrillo kicks it outside. 3 on the way by Collier guard. No way. Osborne runs it down. Puts it in the hands of Shaver. Shaver to the front court. Gives it off now. Brooks Reese will try an open 3. No good. Rebound comes down to Bender. But that would have brought the house down had Reese made that one. Lawrence is going to be fouled. Wright's going to be called for it. Third on Stevie Wright. Inbound put in for Lawrence. Mason walks it up against Miles Osborne. Works into a corner. Lawrence kicks it outside for Collier guard. Jabari works against Shawver, gives it off for Jace Johnson. Johnson kicks it outside. Collier guard from 3, no good. Rebound bounces out, comes down to Reese. Eagles basketball, 5 minutes left to play. Brooks Reese with the basketball. Works against Mason Lawrence. Nice back cut by Shawver. Shawver's going to be called for the offensive foul. Third team foul. Bender goes out. Regala comes in. Cougars have to find some offense. They've got 9 points in the second half. Carrillo. Front court with a basketball. Osborne's going to pick him up. Works off the pick by Collier guard. Picked up by Brooks Reese. Ball over his head. Nice back cut. Regala's shot is good. Cayman Regala has the basket. He's got 7 all here in the second half. 10-point lead for Abilene High. They have the basketball. Reese working against Carrillo. Drives right side. Got Carrillo in the air. Off the glass. No good. Pulls his own rebound. Fights for the loose ball. We've got a whistle and a foul. It's the third foul on Carrillo. Brenner Paul and Cade Reese come into the game. Osborne and Colley go out. Brooks Reese drives in, kicks it down low, double clutch, good by Shawver. But it's a really nice play. To the other end, we've got a foul. Shawver's going to be called on this foul. Brenner Paul actually the one going to be called for the foul. Regala at the free throw line for a pair. First is on the way, and it's no good. He has one more. Chase Johnson checks back in. Jabari Collier guard is out. One more free throw. Second on the way by Regala. Doesn't go. Shawver clears. 12-point Eagle lead. They have the basketball. 3 on the way from Shawver. Got it. Peyton Shawver's got a dozen. Abilene High has 3 men in double figures. Shawver has all 12 of his in the second half. 53-38. The lead is 15. Regala from outside, no. Johnson, a double clutch on the rebound, got it. Chase Johnson has the basket, has 4. 53-40. 3:20 left to play. They kick it outside. Cade Reese from 3, no good. Rebound to Shawver. Shawver, a reverse is good. Peyton Shawver having the half of his life here. He's got 14. Michael Bake is going to take his last full time out. 3:05 left, a 15-point lead for Abilene High, who's rolling at the moment. And we take the timeout here on AISD Live.
We come from a long line of farmers, and there's a sense of pride, but there's also a significant amount of pressure.
Farmers have to take care of their physical and their mental health, because what's a farm without a farmer?
watching the sun come up. That's my time. I can have a cup of coffee, and every day is a new opportunity.
That's cool.
Your hand's gotten so
Yay!
Don't forget to check in on yourself. Love, your mind.
15-point Abilene High lead. Michael Bacon over there on the Cooper sideline, down to only 1:30-second timeout left. This second half has been dominated by Abilene High. To the tune of 35-13 in the second half. Cougars with the basketball. 3 minutes, 3 seconds. Jeremiah Torres has checked in. He gets the basketball here. Gives it off. Carrillo shot no good. A rebound pulled down by Brenner Paul. And the foul's going to be on Jabari Collier guard, I believe. It is. It's the fourth team foul. It's the third on Collier guard. There's another cut by Shawver. Shawver double clutch. Missed the shot, got his own rebound, kicks it outside. Right. And I think Justin Reese is going to call a timeout. He'll take a 30. Got a little out of control there for a second. Coach Reese gets the timeout. We've got it as well. 2:31 left to play. Eagles by 15. Abilene High will enter the playoffs next week. In fact, probably a week from tonight. Little Neil Diamond for you. All right, we got everybody back on the floor now. 2.5 to play. Cade Reese will put it in bounds. Does so up top for his brother Brooks. Brooks driving on Carrillo, gets to the free throw line, stops, pops, got it. Brooks Reese has 7, 57-40. Cougars hustling down the court as fast as they can. Regala's layup is good. Cayman Regala has 9. We'll work it down to 2 minutes to play. 57-42 Eagles. Cade Reese kicks it outside. Stevie Wright from 3. Stevie Wright's got a baker's dozen in the second half. 60-42, the lead is 18. Torres works against Cade Reese, lost the handle momentarily, picks it back up. Nice cut to the backside, laying up and in is Regala, who gets to 11. Michael Bacon will take his final. Now this is going to be Justin Reese taking the timeout. It is a full. So each coach is left with 1 30-second timeout. (60-44). You hear the Eagle Band down the way as we keep it here. Team's back out on the floor. Here we go. Eagle basketball. Jeremiah Collins in the ball game along with Trey Shaw, Miles Osborne, Dylan Barden, and and Luke Jackson. And they were looking for Barden. Tried to save it. Bynum will check in for the Cougars. Checks in for Jaden Carrillo. Here's Torres. Regala. 70 seconds to go. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Eagles. There's a minute left. Collins, front court, hounded, gives it off for Osborne. Osborne drives in, missed the shot. Barden with the rebound. Barden comes down with it. And he and DeAndre Brown exchange some words. And Barden will be at the free throw line. Brown picks up his second. And the timeout is called. I think we're out of timeouts here. 51 seconds. Dylan Barden will be at the free throw line when we come back. Again, we keep it right here. You can hear the Eagle band behind us. They add a lot, I'll give them that. Eagles will be at the free throw line. Check that, Cooper will inbound. They said it was a turnover. Cameron Regala will check out. Donnie Wilkerson is in. 47 seconds. Torres working against Trey Shaw. Bounce that off his foot. Osborne picks it up, and traveling is called. 36 seconds left. Torres will inbound it. Now then Bynum will change places with him. Bynum to Torres. Wilkerson way outside, half a minute left. Torres has Tyler Wilkins out there with him. Wilkins, a junior. Torres with the dribble, 15 seconds. And Osborne's going to be called for the foul. First on Miles. Torres will go to the free throw line. So Jeremiah Torres at the free throw line. First free throw on the way, no good. He's got one more. Torres sets. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Barden. Eagles with 10 seconds. They'll just switch the ball. Collins has it, 4 seconds. Gets across the timeline, and that'll do it. Abilene High, the district champions. And they win this one by a final score of 60-44 over the Cougars. Cooper's season will finish at 13-15 and 2-6 in district play. Abilene High, the district champion, gets their 20th win of the season to go to 20-11 and 7-1. And we will take a break, and we'll have our postgame show coming your way next here on AISD Live.
Emma, did you hear?
Todd's in the hospital.
Who's Todd? He got a collapsed lung from vaping. He thought it was cool.
Not cool.
Promise you won't vape, Emma. It can lead to a lifelong addiction, and we can't be friends if your lungs collapse.
Bogus.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
First time in 10 years that Abilene High has won the district championship. As we take a look down there at the floor, we see the gold ball, and we congratulate Abilene High for this win here tonight. 60-44 against the Cougars. For Cooper, they are led in scoring by Cayman Regala, the 6'3" senior, finished with 11 points. Jabari Collier-Gard in his last game finished with 10. Mason Lawrence finished with 8. Jace Johnson had 4. Taden Bender had 4. Jaden Carrillo with 2. And DeAndre Brown with 3. As we hear dear old Abilene High in the background with us. For the Eagles, it is Stevie Wright, who had 13 in the second half, finished with 18, that leads all scorers. Peyton Shaver had 14 in the second half, finished with 14. Gavin Colley had 14, 3 in double figures for the Eagles. Brooks Reese had 7, Brenner Paul 5, and Jeremiah Collins 2 for a 60-44 win for Abilene High. With the win, Abilene High goes to 20-11, 7-1 in the district. Their lone blemish came at the hands of the Cooper Cougars. And Cooper, meanwhile, finishes their season with a mark of 13-15. 2-6 in the district, and Abilene High moves on in a ball game that we will have next week. Hopefully on Tuesday. We will know for sure tomorrow, but a lot of happy Eagles here tonight. Congratulations to Justin Reese and his Abilene High Eagles for winning the district championship here tonight. So for everybody involved in this one here on AISD Live, for Randy Cluck and the crew, I'm Jimmy Pogue. Thank you for watching this one, everyone. Until next week, we say so long from Eagle Gym.